What's up, Skiddly Dog Biscuits? It's your boy T to the RIP, back with TBU Season 3. Oh! Anyways, what's up, guys? It's me. You know who I am. We're back with Season 3, Week 6, up against Potato, aka Jim. My opponent this week. I'll leave his links down in the description below. Go ahead and check him out. He's a really cool guy. I don't know what I was doing earlier. You just ignore that rap. I'm bad at rapping, but I'm not a rapper. So anyways, let's move past this. So if you missed out on the team builder, I recommend you go and watch that so you get a feel for what kind of team I'm bringing. I'm not going to go over my team because I went over it then, and I'm kind of lazy. So I want to apologize right now. This is post-com because I did record live, but I'm just, well, not record live. I recorded the battle live, but not like live com. You know how I usually do it, but I just don't feel like doing the live post-com thing in this match. Mainly because, you know, I missed out on the team preview. I forgot to click record until like turn 1.5. So that's not the main reason. I could, of course, just edit it in, but it's just, you know, I'm just lazy. So I don't want to do that, and that's why this is post-com. Also, I feel like post-com is better for this type of battle. You guys will see what kind of battle this is here soon enough. But anyways, let's go and look at the team preview. So Jim is bringing the Terrakion, Rotom Heat, Latios, Porygon Z, Mega Aggron, and Mesprit. Now, I did not think he'd bring the Mesprit. He's not bringing the Mismagius, which I was hoping he would bring, but I didn't really think he'd bring it. But I was hoping he would bring it. He's not bringing the Shaman or the Florges either. I really thought both of those were going to come because I feel like they actually match up pretty well against my team. But I guess Jim has other plans in store for us. So Tangrowth is basically useless since he's not bringing the Shaman. It is AV. I could use it to switch into like Latios or Porygon Z, even Mesprit, depending on what kind of set that is. But it's just Tangrowth's main mission was to take on the Shaman and somewhat the Florges, and he didn't end up bringing either of them. So that's kind of unfortunate. I kind of just need to use it as Death Water. Looking at his team Megalopon, he does not have a switch in because Mesprit gets almost 2 KO'd by return. It does like 40%-ish if he's defensive. So he doesn't really have a switch into Lopunny. I believe everything else gets 2 KO'd. Unless he's like max defense Aggron. Entei, he doesn't have a switch into Entei either. He doesn't have a switch into Entei anyways, but does have a switch into Entei. And it looks like Umbreon and Vaporeon could do some work depending on how everything goes. So looking at his team, I decided, hey, my best lead matchup's gonna be the Mew. So well, I think I led Mew. I guess we'll find out. I think I led Mew though. So yeah, I think I'm leading with Mew because taunt. Yeah. So let's play right now. Here we go. Let's do this. I did have this battle like 4 days ago. I'm recording this on Friday morning, so yeah. So I'm leading out with the Mew. He ends up leading out with the Mesprit, which is cool. I'm gonna go for the taunt because I'm not sure if he wants to set up rocks or two-wave me or whatnot. So I'm just going for the taunt. Taunt's all around safe playing. This is a 40-turn battle. Oh my goodness. So we taunt the Mesprit. He's gonna go for the knockoff, which kind of sucks. Knock off my item, and he's taunted, so we know he's either gonna go for like a U-turn now or something. I'm gonna go for the soft world. I don't want him to be able to U-turn and get off more damage to where Terrakion can come in and take me out with the Stone Edge, because this is like my only answer to Terrakion, because Terrakion is a threat. I guess Tangrowth is somewhat an answer if he's not Life Orb or Banded. So he's gonna go for the U-turn as predicted. Let's see who he's gonna end up going out into though. He's gonna end up going out into the Rotom Heat, which is kind of expected. He can go for the Willow or the T-Wave, and Synchronize will not work because he is electric and fire type. And of course, he can't paralyze or burn and that typing, unless, I don't know if Glare works. I don't think it does work on that. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and say, as he ends up going for the Thunder Wave, which is like, oh, my worst enemies here. So Thunder Wave, best status in the game. You can't even argue that fact. I'm gonna go for the Sacred Fire because it's very obvious he's gonna switch out. He cannot really touch me. He's gonna go for the Volt Switch. Actually, it's a little bit more than I thought, but it's not too much damage. I had to eat it up. I have to go with the Sacred Fire, and he's gonna end up going out into the Terrakion. As we go for the Sacred Fire, we connect. This Terrakion is useless. He's about to get burned. It's gonna be easy, but we don't burn him. We don't burn the Terrakion, the biggest threat on my team. 50% chance to burn. We don't burn him. This is bad. No bueno. I'm going to go out to Sasha, the Tangrowth, because Tangrowth isn't too useful. As he goes for the Stone, he ends up missing, which is, I'm not going to complain, but I mean, I would have liked to see if he hit it so I can see if he's Scarf, Banded, Life Orb, what have you. But anyways, he's going to double, he's going to go out to the Rotom Heat as I'm going to double into the Mew, predicting that I didn't think he'd go Rotom Heat. I thought he would go something like Aggron. But he goes Rotom Heat. I'm going to go for the Psychic. I want to scout what kind of set this Rotom Heat is. I go for the Psychic, and it reveals that he's a little bit of Spadef, probably. Probably not too much. Maybe just a little bit of Spadef. It looks like he's not defensive. Not max defense at least, but he's gonna go for the T-Wave on the Mew. I'm fine with this because I do have Heal Bell, Umbreon in the back, so it's not too big of an issue. But He's probably going to Vol Switch right now because he can't really do too much to me, as I believe I'm somewhat spit off invested. So he's going to go for the Vol Switch. It's going to do a decent chunk, like 40 damage-ish. And I believe I go for the taunt, predicting the Aggron to come in. Yeah, I go for the taunt, predicting the Aggron to come in to try getting up the rocks. But he ends up going into Mespris. And I'm thinking, okay, he probably went Mespris to try and get up the rocks. So he's probably going to knock off this turn just because I think a double knockoff will take me out, maybe. So I'm going to go Umbreon because with Umbreon out, I can go for the Heal Bell and get rid of the status on both Entei and Mew, which is going to be nice. He can go for the U-turn and do a decent chunk of damage, especially since we're not defensive. We're actually specially defensive, which is what he goes for. Does a decent chunk, but I'm gonna go for the Heal Bell. Like I said, I don't like paralysis. I don't like it. I don't want to play with paralysis, so I'm gonna go for the Heal Bell. Get that out of here. He's gonna end up going out to the Terrakion, which is like, okay, threats are in. Threats are in. So now he's definitely gonna go for the CC. We're gonna find out what kind of Terrakion this is. Anyways, even if he's going for the CC, I can't go to Mew because the CC plus Stone Edge will take him out if he's not choiced. So I'm gonna go into Tangrowth to try and scout what kind of set this Terrakion is, as he is going to go for the close combat. And as you can see, he gets a crit. But even with the crit, this crit's actually not going to matter because, as you can see, he's Life Orb. So crit's not going to end up mattering. 2 close combats would have been able to take me out either way. I end up just staying in with Tangrowth and sacking it because even if I go swap out to Mew on the close combat, he can just go for a close combat again and take me out because 2 of them will be enough to take me out since he has Life Orb. And even if I swap back out to Tangrowth, I believe a close combat will take me out after the regenerator, so because of that crit, which is really unfortunate. But I'm going to go to Entei. Bandit E-Speed will take him out, especially on -2 defense right now, so it's obvious he's going to switch. And I'm going to go to make the play, go for the Sacred Fire, predicting the switch, probably out into like, I don't even know onto who, maybe Aggron. So I'm going to go for the Sacred Fire, but he ends up going to the Rotom Meat, which is like, oh, E-Speed would have done more. But I'm going to go to the Sacred Fire. It was revealed that he's not defensive, and that Sacred Fire does like 40-something%, which is awesome. Another Sacred Fire is looking like it's going to take him out because he's just like, looks like it's going to do 40-ish%, maybe a roll to take him out. So we're going to go to the Sacred Fire, and we are going to take out the Rotom Meat, which is nice. Now he doesn't have a switch into Sacred Fire. He didn't really have a switch into Sacred Fire to begin with, but he doesn't have a resist other than Terrakion and Latios, but I mean, neither of them really want to take a Sacred Fire. But he's going to end up going into Latios. I'm thinking I don't want to take a Life Orb Draco, so I'm going to go into the Umbreon, as he's going to end up going for the Dragon Pulse. And now I'm thinking, what the heck? This Dragon Pulse would not have taken me out. I could have went for the Sacred Fire. Would have done so much damage. I could have gotten the burn. Would have been awesome. But this sucks. So we don't get any of that, which is unfortunate. He bluffed the Life Orb really nicely. I'm going to go to Umbreon. I'm going to go for the Moonlight because I can't really do much else. If he goes for another Dragon Pulse and I don't go for the Moonlight, 2 of them will be able to take me out. He's going to go Terrakion. I kind of need to sack something right now because Terrakion's such a huge threat to my team. I'm really hating not getting the burn at this point. I'm going to go Mew. Close combat's definitely coming, and I'm thinking we might take 2. I mean, we might. I don't think we will, but we might. And he goes for the close combat, and he gets a crit, which is unfortunate. I think 2 close combats would have been a roll, depending on how much, depending on his adamant, jolly, whatnot. Max attack, I'm not really sure what he is, but it would have been a roll, so I think it would have been a roll, or maybe it would have been guaranteed, I don't know, but I don't think the crit would have mattered much. So down goes the Mew, which is unfortunate. I really wish I had Vacuum Wave, but I don't. But I don't. So his Terrakion's really low right now, though. He has about 2 Life Orb hits left in him. I'm gonna go to Vaporeon. We're not defensive Vaporeon, though, but it's not like Terrakion can OHKO us anyway unless he crits us, so I'm gonna go for the Scald. Because it hits everything on his team somewhat hard. He's going to go Porygon Z. I'm thinking, okay, what Porygon Z is this? How much is Scald going to do? Scald actually has a really decent chunk. We don't get a burn, which sucks. He's going to go for the Tri-Attack. I'm just going to Scald again because I think he's going to swap right now, or he's going to go for like an Agility. But ends up staying in, just going for a Tri-Attack, and we Scald. We don't get a burn again, which is like, oh my goodness. And I keep starting all over the place. I apologize. We don't get a burn again, which is like, what the heck? This match does not want me to burn. What is this? What is this sorcery? Anyways, I'm going to go for the Skull. No, I'm going to go for the Protect. Right. I was thinking he's going to sack his Porygon Z. I'm going to Protect, get some HP back. That was a very bad play. I should have just went for the Skull. That was very bad. He's going to go Master. He's going to set up his Stealth Rocks, which is unfortunate. Stealth Rocks were unavoidable at this point. I can't really swap out to anyone other than Entei, and I didn't want to risk him going for the knockoff to get rid of my leftovers, and it would knock off my Choice Band on Entei. That would just not really be fun. Actually, I think knocking out the Choice Band wouldn't be too bad, but it's just not really what I want. So I'm going to go for the Scald, not get a burn again, which is like, what the heck? I don't think I get 1 burn in this match. Thinking about it, I'm going to go for the Scald a few more times also. Just saying that right now, we're not going to get a burn. Scald's actually doing a really decent chunk, showing me that he's probably like max HP defensive, not especially defensive, just judging by how much damage that's doing. He's gonna go for the Psychic. It looks like he's trying to 1v1 me. He can't 1v1 me though, or Wish Protect. So I'm thinking, the reason I'm going for Scald right now is because I want to, first of all, put him in range of 1 Sacred Fire or 1 E-Speed or 1 Return from Lopunny. Now he's in range of that. I believe I go for the Wish this turn or the next turn, I'm not sure. But the reason I'm going for Scald is because if he swaps out, no, I go for the next turn, it's because if he swaps into anything, Skull is going to be nice because his Latios, we can burn it, Porygon Z dies, Aggron, we can burn it, Terrakion dies, so Skull's really, really nice as long as we keep going for it. He's going to Psychic again though. He doesn't swap, which is really crazy. I'm going to go for the Wish. It's really obvious that I'm going to Protect right now, so I'm going to go for the double out into Lopunny, predicting the Aggron to come in to try and maybe statusing me, because he saw I have Heal Bell on Umbreon. That probably means I don't have Heal Bell on Vaporeon. So I'm going to double out to Lopunny as he actually goes out into the Porygon Z. Now, the double out into Lopunny may have been a bad play. I probably should have doubled out into Entei because Entei is getting low on health and Stealth Rock's damage would have sucked, but I didn't want to risk a knockoff, like I said in the band. So I go Lopunny. But anyways, Porygon Z is in here right now. I'm just going to Mega Evolve, click the high jump kick because I was predicting the Aggron to come in. And this would OHKO the Aggron, of course, because it's 4 times effective at the moment, because it's not a Mega Aggron just yet. So I'm going to go with that jump kick as he ends up going into Mesprit, which is unfortunate. And actually, Vaporeon dies next time it comes in on Rocks, which is super unfortunate. Actually, I played Vaporeon really, really bad this match. I should have played much better with Vaporeon. I played it very poorly. But he's going to go Aggron now, and I'm thinking, okay, he went Aggron on my Lopunny. He definitely has, like, counter or something. Because he can take one-eye jump kick. It does around 50%. He's probably going to counter me or Superpower. Maybe T-Wave. I don't know. I'm going to stack Vaporeon. I'm going to scout what he wants to go for. Let's see what he's going to go for. And as you can see, he's going to Mega his Aggron here. He's going to Mega the Aggron. I actually, not gonna lie, I really like Mega Aggron's design. I really do like it. I want to use Mega Aggron one day. But anyways, Mega Aggron, and he's gonna go for the Protect. Now I'm thinking, okay, Protect. That was his Protect. That was his way. Like what? Protect. That was what he's gonna do to deal with Lopunny. Okay, this is weird. I'm gonna go Umbreon though. I probably should have went Entei, but I go Umbreon now. I go for the Foul Play because if he swaps out into the Terrakion on my Umbreon, he wins right there. We only have Umbreon, Lopunny and Entei left, and if he goes Terrakion, he gets to close combat and he gets to kill something. So I go for the Foul Play, predicting the Terrakion as he goes for the Toxic. I could have taunted, but I really thought he would go Terrakion, and now this is really unfortunate. This is looking like a lost game at the moment. I'm going to go for the Foul Play again. I could have went for the Heal Bell, but it really wasn't too much of a point. We're going to take Toxic damage and everything. And it's looking like Umbreon's not even going to be able to 1v1 this Mega Aggron. And I need to keep Umbreon around for the Latios because it's looking like that's a Scarf Latios at the moment since we didn't see an item. And it's like he doesn't really have another Scarfer besides probably the Porygon Z. So it's really unfortunate. It's like Tri-Attack even takes me out from Porygon Z. Terrakion takes me out. Latios can probably take him out with a Dragon Pulse after Rocks. I have to swap into Entei on the Iron Head. I can't go into Lopunny because I need to keep Lopunny at enough HP to take a Tri-Attack from the Porygon Z. He's going to go for the Iron Head. It's going to do enough damage to where we cannot switch in on Rocks once again, which is super, super unfortunate. He's going to go for the Protect to scout move. I'm going to go for the Flare Blitz, just to get off as much damage as I can. I can't risk missing a Sacred Fire. This match is already basically done. I don't have Quick Attack on Lopunny, which means I can't take out the Terrakion and the Porygon Z with Quick Attack. His Aggron's going to go down, though, which is nice. I was wishing he would swap out and I can take something else out, but I mean, that would have been a bad play. So he's going to go out to the Latios. He's just going to Dragon Pulse. It's going to take out the Entei. I can't really swap into anyone. Umbreon is going to die to a Dragon Pulse. Entei dies to Rocks, so I can't swap that out. Latios, can't speak. Lopunny can take one, but I can't switch in, obviously. So I'm going to go Lopunny right now. Fake Out's very obvious, so I'm going to go for the Return or the High Jump Kick. I think I go for the Return. Let's see, what do I go for? I think I go for the Return. Or maybe I just go for the Fake Out. I'm not sure. No, I go for the Fake Out. Yeah, I go for the Fake Out. Because why not? Take out the Terrakion, which is cool. He's going to probably... He can go Latios or Porygon Z at this point. Porygon Z is probably the safer play. As he does go Porygon Z, he can just get off a nice Tri-Attack. And if I swap, it kills him and then comes back in and then blah, blah, blah. There's no point swapping, really. Because if I sack Umbreon, he can just click Psychic with Latios and win. Because I'm assuming that's Scarf Latios at this point. But we have no confirmation just yet, but I'm assuming that's Scarf Latios. He's going to go Latios now, and that basically shows me it is Scarf. He's going to go for the Dragon Pulse. It's going to take me out, and that is going to be a good game. We're going to lose in a 1-0. It was a close game. We lose 1-0 basically. It's really unfortunate. I really played Vaporeon and Umbreon poorly in this match. Had I played them better, I probably could have won. Had I had Quick Attack on Lopunny, I probably could have won. Had I gotten the burns, I probably could have won. But in the end, it was my own misplays with the Umbreon and with Vaporeon that cost me the match. So I can't really blame anything else, which is really unfortunate. But hey, that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Everyone loses every once in a while. So glad to get this loss out of the way before playoffs, which is cool. My thoughts about this match, I've analyzed this match so many times already. Still not even done analyzing. It pains me every single time I see how I didn't just scald with, or I didn't just wish and protect with Vaporeon and etc. Because Vaporeon honestly probably could have 1v1 the rest of his team. Like Porygon Z, Latios, it was Scarfed. Terrakion, he couldn't take us out with one hit. We just scald and we just wish protect and he died to Life Orb. Mesprit, we can beat that 1v1. Aggron, we could probably beat that 1v1 with Scald. We probably could have 1v1 his entire team with Vaporeon, but I just played Vaporeon so poorly there. And it's just, you know, it was my fault that I lost. I'm not really salty about this match. I'll take this match as a really nice learning curve. I'm going to take this match as motivation to do better in my future matches. And I'm really hoping I can play my opponent once again, probably in playoffs. It does look like he'll be making playoffs, so that'll be cool. We can hopefully get in another match. I really did enjoy this match, though. The first half of the match, I think, was very competitive, and we both played the match flawlessly. But I feel like as the match went on, maybe I got a little bit tired, maybe Jim got a little bit tired, and the match kind of started making bad plays. But, well, I made bad plays. I don't know if Jim made, well, I think Jim made, like, crazy plays on purpose. Like, saw me into PZ on Vaporeon and stuff. I think he made those plays on purpose because he knew he had to do that to win. So, it was a very good game. We only lose it on 1-0. It was actually really close 1-0. We could have won had we just done some things differently. But in the end, we lost. And that's just, you know, that's how the match goes. Next week, we're going to be taking on SS and the St. Louis Chatot, which is going to be a fun match. I'm really looking forward to that match. It's going to be a really fun match. And yeah, let me know your thoughts about this match in the comment section down below. I apologize for this being post-com, but like I said, I was honestly, it's kind of because I lost that I'm not feeling like editing like the first 2 turns or whatever on a post-com and then having the rest live. It's just because, like, you know, I lost and it's like, oh, I don't feel like editing when I lose. You guys know the feel. You guys know the feel. When you lose, it's like, oh, now I gotta edit. So that's just kind of why I didn't really do that. Like I said, I'm not salty about this match. It's just, you know, it's a loss. It hurts, and that's kind of the main reason why. I'm not dredging. Is it called dread? Is dredging the word? Is dredging the word? I don't know. I'm not really like, what's the word? I'm not like anguish. Is anguish? I'm not in anguish over this loss. I'm just kind of like, oh well, I lose. I'm gonna take this match as a nice learning curve, like I said already, and take it as motivation to boost myself in the last 2 weeks of the season. Try some new things out because there's a few sets I want to try out before playoffs, see how they work, and hopefully it all goes well. Really looking forward to next week, like I said. Good luck to my opponent in the rest of the season. He will be making playoffs, so good luck in playoffs to you, and hopefully we get a rematch at some point. That'd be fun. And yeah, I'm just rambling on and on. In this match, Lopunny got 3 kills, Entei got 2 kills, and everything else got a death and no kills. So that's kind of how, that's kind of the stats for this match. I believe on his team, Terrakion got 2 kills, Latios got 3, and other one went to, I think it went to the Mesprit, because rocks, that's right. So that's how the kills went in this match, and yeah, finally got some kills to Lopunny. I never got 3 kills in a match with Lopunny, but I mean, we lost, so it's kind of, you know. Anyways, that's gonna be the match. Let me know what you guys thought about this match in the comment section down below. Did you guys enjoy it? Did you guys not enjoy it? I think it was a pretty good match. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week for the match against the St. Louis Chatots. And yeah, have yourselves a great day. And until next time, have a nice trip.